Proper home organization is one of the most daunting tasks any homemaker will face. In our modern lives, our time is taken up by a number of pursuits that all keep us away from proper home organization, cleaning, and maintenance. Unlike 60 years ago when a mother stayed at home, today most families require that both partners work. With kids, school runs, extramural activities, and other challenges, we have little time to worry about our homes. We're happy to spend a little time here and there cleaning and organizing. Unfortunately, this often results in homes that slowly but surely become filled with clutter and stuff we do not need. This piles up everywhere, and unless dealt with, can cause a number of problems. With this book, I hope to help you understand why an unorganized, clutter-filled home is not ideal. Once you know the reasons why you should keep your home organized and clutter-free, it's far easier to get into gear and do so. We'll look at a number of ways to approach this daunting task. Once done, however, it's far easier to keep a hand on things and ensure that your home remains organized and clutter-free. Please take the time to go through this book slowly, as there's much information to take in. My objective is to provide you with plans that you can use or adapt and change into something that works for you. Happy organizing! Organizing and decluttering. Why is it necessary? It's not often that I find someone, be it a family member or even a friend, that has every room in their house beautifully neat and tidy. Somewhere, you'll inevitably find a cupboard, a desk, or even a room filled with all kinds of random items, or junk as I like to call it. People, and I include myself in this, have real problems getting rid of a number of items that, when all added up, just clutter our living spaces up. I'll need this at some point, or I'm keeping this for so-and-so, he wanted one of these, are often the way we justify why we need certain items. The truth is, we never use them, or give them to who we intended. Why do we collect junk? Before we look into a few reasons why we should declutter and organize our homes, let's take a very quick look at why we as humans love to collect junk. Inevitably, we hoard and collect for a few basic reasons. An item has sentimental value, an item costs a fair amount of money, we believe that we might need the item in the future, and habit. There are many more underlying psychological factors, but that's for another book written by professionals. Reasons to declutter, clean, and organize. Let's look at a few other good reasons why you should consider decluttering your living space. It helps to reduce stress levels. A cluttered home can raise stress levels through the roof. I know that if my home starts to pile up with unnecessary items and other junk, my stress levels rise until I've cleaned, cleared, and organized in some way. Let's face it, your home should be a haven from stress, not a reason for stress itself. Studies have shown that a cluttered home leads to many negative feelings, including anxiousness, a feeling of being overwhelmed, and ultimately, helplessness. But why does a cluttered home have that effect on us? There are a few simple reasons. Firstly, cluttering causes our minds to be showered with a large amount of unnecessary stimuli, including visual and tactile. Every time we enter a cluttered section of our homes, we're reminded of what needs to be done to declutter it. This raises our stress levels. Secondly, a cluttered home often prevents us from relaxing properly. Thirdly, our attention is drawn away from what we should be focusing on. Fourthly, cluttering causes feelings of inherent guilt. This is especially true when people come and visit. Lastly, cluttering heightens our stress level as our brains never feel that a task such as cleaning our house is done while clutter remains. These things sound simple, but they definitely raise our underlying stress levels. It gives a sense of satisfaction. No matter how big or small the task that faces you is when it comes to decluttering and organizing your home, once you've completed it, you'll be filled with a sense of satisfaction, accomplishment, and in all probability, relief. It helps to clear our minds. As we've mentioned above, there's no doubt that a cluttered home interferes with our ability to focus on everyday tasks that we do around the house. Once we've decluttered, we can focus on the important tasks that need to be done on a daily basis without the constant worry and stress caused by the mess around our homes. It's a great way to be active. Need some exercise but not sure where to start? Decluttering and then organizing your home is a great way to burn off those calories. 2 birds with 1 stone, as they say.
to keep listening to this audiobook. I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.